Hi, welcome back to Feel Food Factor. Today's special recipe is moong dal halwa. This super soft, super delicate, and delicious halwa melts in your mouth. Follow the tips and tricks and the measurements to get the perfect recipe. So, here we are taking all equal measurements. So, 1 cup of moong dal, and with the same cup measurement, I have taken 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of water, and 1 cup of ghee. So now I washed and soaked the moong dal for 4 to 5 hours to get the perfect consistency. So now after 4 to 5 hours I have drained all the water and I've put it in a strainer so any excess water will also come off. So now I've also taken a few pods of cardamom. Now we have to grind the moong dal into a fine paste. So this is sugar and elaichi or cardamom pods. I made it into a powder, and this is 1 cup of ghee, and I'm just melting it. It's not going to be very hot. It's just going to melt a little bit. So once the ghee is all melted, that's when we'll add 2 tablespoons of suji, that is semolina, and 2 tablespoons of besan or chickpea flour. These two ingredients give an awesome texture to our halwa. So do not miss these. So now I am adding in the moong dal paste to this ghee and immediately start stirring it because moong dal will immediately stick to the bottom of the pan and also form lumps. So our work is to just put all the force and energy we have to break the lumps and make sure that the moong dal does not stick to the bottom of the pan. Even though we added ghee, that ghee will all be absorbed by the moong dal. So we have to continuously keep stirring it. Now this moong dal paste will slowly turn into the texture of wet sand that we generally see on the beaches. So that is what the texture should turn into. Now while that's being done, in a different pan I'm going to make simple sugar syrup. I've added water here, that's 1 cup of water and 1 cup of sugar. I powdered the sugar along with the cardamom. So after adding it, I'm going to stir it and let the sugar just melt in the water. We do not want any string consistency syrup. So again, I'm checking back on the moong dal here. See, now as I told you, the consistency should be like the wet sand which we find in the beach. And that's what it is turning into. But still there are so many lumps. We have to keep breaking the lumps by applying pressure with a spoon. The spoon has to be strong enough as we are. So just make sure that the spoon and you both are strong enough. So after breaking all the lumps, again let it roast. We want the color to change from this yellow to a nice brown shade, a lighter brown shade. So keep the flame on low, do not increase the flame at all, and keep stirring it and breaking the lumps. This process is going to take about 20 to 25 minutes. And at this stage now we can see that the moong dal is changing its color. From yellow it's turning into light brown. See, now also the texture is completely changed into the sand texture that we actually wanted. So from here the process is pretty quick because it's going to turn brown very quickly within 5 minutes. So we keep stirring it very thoroughly and rigorously so that it evenly gets brown. See, this is the brown color that we are looking for. So once you see this brown color coming and also the ghee releases, that's when we can add in the nuts or any kind of dry fruits that we want and just let them toss in the hot ghee for a minute. And this gives a very nice aroma to the halwa because we are also roasting the nuts in the ghee, right? So now I'm going to add in the sugar syrup into the moong dal mixture. At this stage we have to be very careful because once we start adding the sugar syrup into the moong dal mixture, hot fumes will ooze out and it might burn your hand. So be very careful and keep stirring it. So now again at this stage we will keep stirring it continuously and thoroughly so that the sugar syrup is evenly distributed. So once you see that the halwa starts, remove it into a serving bowl and serve it immediately because this halwa tastes good only while it's hot. This halwa can be made during any kind of festivals or any special occasions, or even when you have guests coming around. So definitely try this recipe and tell me how you like it in the comment section, and also post a pic on my Instagram page. Like, share and subscribe to Feel Food Factor.